I thought white people say black people don't have power. I thought they say black people, black Americans are not the blueprints. Why is this white woman so mad? Why is she so angry? Why is it looking like she is coming from a personal, I don't know how to put it. Because looking at this woman is not only speaking on behalf of the white man that this thing literally happened to, but her expression, you can see it, you can even hear it from her voice, how bitter she is. You guys literally said black people do not own anything, black people cannot do anything, and black people just decide to withdraw from this a little bit, just a little bit. And black people said, now we want to support this person that is our own black person. And this woman is mad. She's even urging and charging us as black people to make sure we support him. If not, shame on us. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how good and how well this businessman is doing. Remember, last month, I brought out a video where I said white man literally shut down his business and right now he's begging for customers. Now, his fellow white people are now advocating for him. But let's go and watch the F around the final moment, and I know that you guys will like this. Credits belong to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are the best. Let's go watch. I'll be back with commentaries.
You've been waiting on you ass for a whole hour.
I love everybody supporting me. Let me tell y'all something. It's a blessing. It don't nothing happen. Hey, I ain't driving no more. He is. I'm in the passenger seat.
Come on, let him know.
He don't make no mistake.
Yeah.
He on the main line.
Tell him what you want. Call him up.
I'm coming to you as me. Just me. Not sassy, all the bullshit, just me. And I want you to know everything that happened with Mr. Tenderism and the Destination Barbecue is 100% your fault, social media's fault, and this app's fault. Everything was fine until the black folk found out that he didn't own that barbecue restaurant and he had a white slave master behind him forcing him to do everything. I bet you that relationship with them was just damn fine, but y'all could not fucking stand that that wasn't his restaurant, and all the bullshit that Keith Lee and all the bullshit that went on in this fucking app, you destroyed that. You destroyed it. and you want to act like, oh, this white man's going to steal it. They've been stealing all of our inventions for years. They've been stealing everything from us for years. Just because somebody may know how to do something, they also may not know how to go about doing it, okay? I can have the brain power to fucking think of a remote control fucking ceiling fan, but I don't have the engineering experience, the backing, the money, and all that other brain power that fucking goes into it. Okay, so if that was the equal partnership, y'all fucking ruined it. You ruined it based on fucking race. That man probably left on his own. Mr. Tenderism, y'all got under his skin. He thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go get my own. I'm going to go do my own. Let's see if y'all fucking support him now. Let's see if you show up for that old man and buy his stuff, crowdfund for him, GoFundMe's for that man to make his own restaurant. Because I guarantee you won't. Because there's no fucking racism in it for you. There's no fucking clicks and views in it for you if the boogeyman fucking white man is not behind the scenes running the game. Y'all did this to that fucking old man. And possibly a great friendship that him and that Destination Smokehouse owner had. You fucking did it. So go support him now. Go on over there and do it, because that's what y'all encouraged. That's what you encouraged him to do. Take y'all's asses over there and give that man some fucking money. We'll see the fucking truth. Y'all won't support him because there ain't shit in it for you no more.
Let me ask you a question. What black man broke your heart? Or were you born a racist? Because I don't know why you have a platform, because every single video you have, you're being racist towards the black community. You know something? I hope that black people in your state see this. And I hope that they confront you. Honestly. You're saying stuff on social media that you would not say to a black person in person because you know what the consequences would be. Well, you're sitting up in your white castle, doing your white jobs, with your white life. Let me just tell you something. This racism that's going on in America is going to end. You're going to go back into the shadows where you belong. The only reason that people like you are on social media or speaking out to you is because of Donald Trump. Because he's the grand dragon over y'all. Plain and simple. Let me tell you a story. A person like yourself, okay, came over and called a black woman the N-word. That gentleman lived in the same state that she did. You know what she did? She came over and showed up at his house and threatened to tell his wife that he was on Grindr, a gay dating site. So to you racists in America, your days are numbered. And let me just tell you some other things. We are not our ancestors. We will fight back.
Everything was fine until the black folk found out that he didn't own that barbecue restaurant and he had a white slave master.
Move, y'all. I got it. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Alicia and I'm finna cook you. Now, I am a little confused as to why you're making it seem like Unc leaving that business was some sort of terrible decision, but don't worry. Let's go through the evidence. Let's start from the beginning. Number one, isn't discernment such a gift? Because the internet looked at the situation with Unc and the owner and clocked it almost immediately. Unc was the face of the business. Influencers, celebrities, everybody was pulling up specifically to get a video with Unc, watch him throw the glasses off and say, and keep it pushing. It became a viral trend. He made the business go viral, but people also began to correctly point out that Unc was helping the business grow seemingly without the benefits of owning the business and without the money that comes with a thriving restaurant that has lines wrapped around the block 2-3 times. And that became abundantly clear because we later found out that the phrase tendernism got trademarked, but it wasn't trademarked by Unc, even though that is literally his catchphrase. And that's a problem. So when the Keith Lee situation blew up, all it really did was expose and confirm what people already suspected. And they eventually parted ways. Now, the owner says that Unc was not asked to leave, but Unc said on his GoFundMe that he was fired, and I personally have no reason to believe that Unc would lie about something like that. I believe him when he says that he was fired. But here's the thing about life. When one door closes, another door opens. Amen? Because when Unc left, he started his own business. He's still going viral, but now it's on his own terms. He's going on tour. He catered for the Ron Isley. He was featured this week on the Sherry Shepherd Show, and he posted a video with the lawyer who filed the trademark for Tendernism, and that lawyer said he's going to give that trademark to Unc, so Unc will now be the owner of the phrase Tendernism. Isn't that amazing? The blessings have just been raining down upon Unc ever since he left that other barbecue restaurant. So from where I'm sitting, Unc seems to be doing just fine. So let's go back to your original question.
Mr. Tenderism, y'all got under his skin. He thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get my own. I'm gonna go do my own. Let's see if y'all fucking support him now.
To me, I feel like you were trying to sneak this and say, oh, nobody would support Unc if he left the restaurant. But from where I'm sitting, it seems like Unc is doing just fine.
Then she says this.
Everything was fine.
I feel that they were a good bit happier than they are now. They had less in the way of material things.
Until the black folk found out.
The same way they feel entitled to black votes, black culture, black everything. They want to have it. They want to enjoy it, partake in it, appropriate it. They want to do anything but appreciate it and value the actual human beings that are behind it, especially if we exercise our own agency to do with it as we please, which in some cases could be to off and do
It's nothing more than a catalyst, which is what he is. That's all he is really a catalyst to pop people's business off or to expose the truth. If everything was working out so well, then there wouldn't have been anything that could have happened to make that partnership crumble. I'm sure Mr. Tendernism was not getting paid what he was owed, and I'm sure he was being held back from doing brand deals, doing sponsored deals, doing promotional campaigns, and working with other people, because guess what? Now that he's not over there on that plantation anymore, I done seen him with the Ronald Isley. These are celebrities, and you know they're paying him what he's worth. I done seen him doing skits with other content creators. I done seen him on Shannon Sharp's podcast being interviewed. He created a different social media. He already got hundreds of thousands of followers over there. So clearly we support our own. Us supporting our own is the only reason why Destination Smokehouse became visible. Because we spend money. As much as y'all like to talk about us, we spend money. And we have cultural influence. Keith Lee is a black man, okay? Look at how many establishments he helped to pop off. Even white ones. So, mind your manners. We don't need you to exploit us. And this has been happening. Y'all will steal, and that's why a lot of things that y'all say y'all invented is a damn lie. Because y'all been stealing patents and stealing intellectual property of black people since we came into contact with y'all. We just seen it in modern times. Because why you needed to trademark Tendernism? What you was gonna do with it? Sell merch? Probably, I heard Tariq say he was gonna probably change the restaurant name to Tendernism Smokehouse, or probably open up another restaurant called Tendernism. He had a whole scheme that Todd set up to use that man's likeness. He didn't deserve it. So, anyways, what y'all think? Spread love is the book.
Happened with Mr. Tenderism and the Destination Barbecue.
Once you don't even take the time out to pronounce it right, everything else, shut the fuck up.
Y'all really are the dumbest people in the country, aren't you? You just said a whole lot of word vomit and made no points at all. And I want you to know that anything that happened to that restaurant was the owner's fault. Because had he let that cash cow keep working, he'd still be getting money and sitting on Easy Street with Unc there. Unc didn't want to leave that place. He didn't choose to leave that place. And in true colonizer fashion, that bitch wouldn't try to trademark Unc's catchphrase or his word. And the word is tendernism with an N. Tendernism, not tenderism. And I say that without fear of contradiction. We love to see us win. Y'all love to steal. He got jealous that Unc was the face of this business, and that even though Keith Lee is not no big celebrity, he definitely makes a business more profitable when he shows his face there. He was jealous of that. Instead of him sitting his dumb ass down somewhere and let the cash cow keep generating money, he had to hop his happy ass out there and push Unc out the spotlight so he can stand in it. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. How about you leave black folks alone? Go one day without saying black people. An afternoon. Just give it an afternoon where you don't say black at all, even if you're just talking about clothes. Shut up about it and see how that works for you. Y'all are obsessed with us.
Destination Smokehouse. I'm with Tendernism now. You know, I had to go on my own, you know, so that way I can do what I have to do. So I don't want nobody to be, it is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad. Hey, you just take another step. Get glad. Praise the Lord, you're still living. But just, hey, I'm finna tenderize the world now. Hey, they should have never. But it is what it is, y'all. And keep, hey, family out there, y'all keep supporting me. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna do you wrong. Booyah.
This white woman got the nerve to scold at us and point the finger at us like we wrong because we see a victim in progress. That's what she's doing. She's mad at us because we peeped the game. We know y'all white folks, man. We know how y'all white people get down. Y'all are very deceitful. Y'all are like snakes sometimes. And y'all thought, well, we was going to sit back and just see this old black man going through it with this white man. We saw the jealousy and the envy of the white man that on that barbecue spot. We saw that. We've been around white people enough to know how y'all get down. Y'all got a history of being jealous of black people. And y'all don't like when black people step in and save our people. That's why you mad. And yes, we will support him. Wherever he's at, black people going to support. He's going to get a lot of support. And guess what? He's going to be blessed. That's why the white boy business out there in California, that's why his business is going down. Because the niggas ain't supporting it no more. See, Africans, if there was an African, let's say the African with Mr. Tenderism, you Africans that see how the white man treating the African tenderism guy, y'all wouldn't say nothing. Y'all would just let it happen. Y'all just be proud and thankful in your homeland. Like, oh, Mr. Ubuntu tenderism, he got a white man. Look at him, y'all. Look at white daddy. Look at Mr. Ubuntu tenderism. That's how y'all gonna treat it. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all ain't gonna check it. We can't allow, black Americans do not allow for white people to play in our face like that. But y'all do. Y'all love them folks. Y'all think them people are guys. Y'all just be happy to live next to them, stand next to them, work with them, and y'all give y'all free labor to these people. But see, when we see our own people giving free labor or giving free game to them white folks, and we see how them white folks are receptive to the free game or the free labor that a black person give to them, we stop that shit. And it's going to be up to the black person to walk away from. We still gave Mr. Tenderism enough time to be like, come on, nigga. Get out that white well. Come on. And we gave him enough time. Now look at him. Black people support him. Black people stand behind him. That's why Africans, we different from you, motherfucker. Ooh, shit. We different from you. We just different. We just different. We watch out for our people. And sometimes we gotta let our people fall sometimes to understand, like, listen, we tried to tell you, but at least we told you. Our African won't tell another African that because the African don't have discernment like that. Our African only look at white mommy and white daddy as a god. That's why they'll let an African look like a goddamn fool, because they don't know that African being played like a fool.
This woman voiced out with anger. You can not only hear it from her voice, but you can also see it from her face with her expression and how bitter she is that a black man that was not treated well by a white man left that particular business for him to be able to flourish and stand on his own. So this white woman is pissed off. She is pissed off and she would have wished that no matter how bad it is, this black man would have literally stayed. She would have wished that this black man literally did not leave this white man. That is what she was wishing for. But unknowing to her, table is definitely going to turn around. Unknowing to her, that thing she think that black people can literally not do, we are doing it. See, one of the bad things that will happen to you as a business owner is for black people to decide to withdraw from your business. The moment they decide to withdraw from your business, you're going to have a lot of issues to deal with. And I can tell you for a whole fact that if reverse was to be the case, and the black man was to be the white man and the white man was to be the black man, the same thing would have still happened. Because when black Americans want to support your business, they go ahead to support with their full chest without looking back. It's paining this woman right now that Mr. Tendernism is losing customers. What they call the name of this thing? Smokehouse. Is losing customers. Is losing customers. There's no longer queue. And it's paining her that this man is striving and standing. Because, you know, when you're working with some certain people, you will not know how to progress until you leave. And one thing that some of these white folks literally ever wished for black people is for us to always be under them. It's for us to always respect them. It's for us to always be in a position whereby they will literally be leading or they will literally be the head. This man is doing well, darling. He is doing so well. The moment we black people discovered that that was actually not his business, he was literally promoting this business for this man with his free mind, with the love and respect he had for this man, until the 4,000 naira issue happened. Anyways, for those of you that do not know, let me wind you back a bit where everything started. So this Mr. Tendernism has literally been advertising this smokehouse business. Now he has been advertising it to the point that everybody come from east, west, north, and south to eat. Just because why? Once you shake the bone, the meat just fall off the bone. There is this special way they prepare their meat to the point that as you're raising it up, it just falls off. And all of the recipe and everything that have literally been happening has literally been coming from this black man. Now, everything has been going smoothly until we have this food celebrity tester came to Destination Smokehouse just because he wanted to test and just because he has seen this black man always advertising it. And to be honest, we all we thought that this black man was literally the owner of the business. Not until one thing led to another, we now find out that he was literally not the owner of the business. The food tester tested the food and left $4,000 that he wanted to hand to this Mr. Tendernism, and for one reason or the other, the security started preventing him not to see this black man. The black man was literally in the kitchen busy giving silly, nasty excuses. Now, when the issue now got to the owner of the restaurant, that is supposed to handle it with care, with love, and be like, the security shouldn't have done that. You know who this man is to me? This man is not just an ordinary person, but a business person. Instead, he shit the security. Yeah, he came out, made it look as if, oh, everything is okay. We can now move on with our life. Until this man decided, Mr. Tendernism decided, no, it's not going to work. Uncle said, it's not going to work. When I'm not, until he decided, and a lot of them now realize that, oh, this is the brain behind all of this business. And he now decided to move. And because he left the white man and coming to the fact that there are no crowds as usual, there's no queue, they're not looking for customers, they're not losing money. We now have the white advocator, which is this woman that is literally screaming on top of her voice, make sure you support him. Make sure you support him. Blah, 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 east, west, north, and south. And with the look of things, this man is doing well. Is there anything that is stopping him not to achieve what he's achieving? No. So that is life. In life, if you don't value people that are always by your side, always giving you a helping hand, giving you ideas, the moment they leave, you're not going to be screaming at I know. And that time, it might be too late. I'm so happy for this black man, Ong. I'm so happy for him. And I'm excited. And I really do not care if that white woman will keep yelling and yelling and yelling. In fact, all her page, everything about her page is just racist. And you can see what her fellow white man was able to tell her. It was like, do you literally have an issue with a black man who broke your heart? And that was absolutely a beautiful question. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos, I'm going to see you, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.